Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about the funny thing that happened when I was in Ireland. So let's get started. One day I went swimming with a friend when I was in Ireland. I didn't have Google like the glasses which are weird in the water. I didn't have Google, so she gave me like extra one that she didn't use for a while. So all I think I just like used the Google, and while I'm swimming with the Google, the water like coming in, like water were like coming in, like kept coming in. So I was like, oh, maybe the Google was broken. That's why like water comes in like from somewhere in the Google. I told her about it, and she said, "Oh, that's strange." She said like when she was wearing the Google, it the water didn't come inside. So yeah, she said like, "Oh, that's strange." But yeah, I said like, "Oh, I don't mind. I can just swim in like without Google, like can just like do like this." So and she said like, "Oh, maybe you can wear this." And she just took her Google and she gave it to me. And yeah, maybe that work. I was just like like swimming without Google like for a while. So and she gave me like kindly. So yeah, why not? I can just try to wear it. Thanks. And yeah, I tried Google. It was the Google she was wearing. So yeah, that should work. I wore it and I started to swimming with the Google, but also water came in again, like with another Google. So I was like, what? It also like not working for me. Like that's strange. But when she was wearing the Google, water didn't come inside. So that's so strange. And when I get home, I was thinking why? Like why it doesn't work for me? Why it didn't work for me? Because the same Google, right? And I was thinking like what is the difference? What is the difference between me and her? And I realized I'm Japanese, I'm Asian, and she is Irish. She is not Asian, right? That's the only reason. Like, so I was thinking maybe like the size doesn't work for like for me maybe, but she's not really like like huge girl. Like she's just like normal girl. It's kind of like similar to mine. Like maybe slightly bigger, but not that the difference. And I also like when I wear the goggle, I try to like adjust like to fit my size. So doesn't make sense. And I searched that in ChatGPT, and it says the difference between Asian people and Western people is different. Like deeps, the size of the ear. Like Western people, they have like clear face, so they have more like like deep here, like from here to here, like deep. But Asian eyes, we don't have that deep, so we like our strengths are not deep, so like short. The distance is short. But the Western people, the distance is longer than Asian people. It turned out I cannot wear Western goggle. So not like like head size or face size, just like this size is different because our features of face is different. Like just like this strengths. So yeah, it was a bit disappointed. Like, oh, I cannot wear the Western goggle when I was in Europe. So I needed to have, you know, like Asian Google. So next time I'll buy Google in Japan, and then I'll bring it to European countries or wherever. Yeah, if I want to swim there, that's the only option. A bit disappointed, but lesson learned. I won't do that again. That's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.